Hi guys, Arthur here from Homeowner DIY. Guys, this is your quick tip of the week. So I replaced the thermostat here a week ago and I'm getting the same complaint that it's apparently not holding temperature. So what I've done here is I've used a jumper wire. That's what this here is. This is 14 gauge wire. This is good for 120 volts. The thermostat and the gas valve here is 24 volts, which means this wire is more than enough for what I'm doing here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I have done to test the thermostat to make sure it's getting proper voltage, and why I've decided to take this approach for testing. Alright, so we have the thermostat here at 75 degrees. I've got my spool of jumper, and it goes to the furnace. So once again, this bottom panel needs to be there, otherwise it's not going to close the end switch and the furnace will never kick on. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn up the thermostat, and the damper right here is going to open to allow more air in when there's a call for heat. So what I'm going to show you here is that the thermostat is sending a signal to the board that there is a call for heat, and this is going to verify that the thermostat is working as it should. Alright, my thermostat is currently at 76 degrees. It's set for 73 degrees. So once it hits 72, once the temperature drops down to 72, there will be a call for heat. But just to mimic a call for heat, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the thermostat up, which is right now at 76, and I'll go up to 78, and then we'll see the damper open. So we have a call for heat. The damper is opening. So one thing about a thermostat is, the thermostat is the temperature sensor for your heating system. So if your thermostat is beside an exterior door, like a front door or a back door, if you get a cold breeze when somebody opens the door, that's going to cool the thermostat down, and then you're going to get a call for heat. So where your thermostat is placed is going to be a factor on how often your heating system is kicking on. So that is something that you're going to have to keep in mind as well. Now the burner has kicked on since we have a call for heat. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you with a multimeter how to test the transformer in the furnace to make sure that 24 volts is getting sent to your thermostat. If you don't have voltage in the right spec, then that can throw off your thermostat. Alright, so now I'm going to check to make sure that the thermostat is getting the correct 24 volts. So really what I'm checking in this case, because I moved the thermostat down here, I'm checking my jumper wire to make sure that it has continuity, there's no issues. Alright, with the thermostat removed, we have the back plate. So the black wire is red, which is the hot, and then the white wire is W, which is the blower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to test to make sure your thermostat wire is intact, that it's giving the correct voltage. So I have my multimeter, and then I'm going to go to AC V200. So this is alternating current voltage. Alright, so I'm going to check the voltage. So you can either touch the screw in the middle here or the wires itself, it doesn't matter. So I'm getting 28 volts. That means the transformer is working at the furnace, which I'm going to show you in just a second. Now, I also did this test upstairs where the thermostat wire is going to where the thermostat location is. So by doing what I've just done here upstairs, I have tested the thermostat wire to make sure that it is still working properly. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the board where the thermostat wire connects into the furnace. Alright, so for the board we have W here, R here, and it goes YCG. So I'm going to put my leads onto the screws. And you see that it's 0. The reason that it's 0 is because the end switch, this end switch is not depressed. This is why your bottom cover needs to be on. So when I depress the end switch, I will be getting 24 volts, or roughly 24 volts at the multimeter. Alright, so I'll put the leads, and now I'm going to depress the end switch. And it's 28.3 volts. So the transformer is working. The thermostat wire is fine as well. So when I brought the thermostat down here, I've monitored this for the last 3 days, and there's no issue with the thermostat. When it drops below set point, which is 73, when the thermostat hits 72, the furnace kicks on. So everything here is working. So I was given incorrect information. I replaced the thermostat when it wasn't necessary, but hey, at least you guys learned something out of it. So keep in mind that the thermostat is going to tell the furnace, the heating system, when there is a call for heat. If you're not getting a call for heat, first thing you should do is check your thermostat. Check the wiring, your thermostat wiring, to make sure that it is getting the proper voltage. So for proper voltage, it's a 24 volt system. If you get anywhere between, I'd say 24 to 30, somewhere in that range, you're fine. If you're getting something like 15 volts, it's too low and you're not going to have your system working properly. So by troubleshooting a little bit, you can at least have an idea of what the problem is before you go and spend a whole ton of money trying to guess. Guys, that's your quick tip of the week.